What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today I've got a story time for y'all about this time I was playing Xbox and witnessed this kid's mom hop on the mic to try to defend him, and it went about as well as you would expect. Regardless, if you guys think you're going to enjoy the video, be sure to press the like button, or no joke, no scam, your mom's going to hop on the mic next time you're arguing with somebody. And you don't want that, and let's go.
Nice rack and her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million.
So this story takes place way back in the day in like 2013, 2014 when I was playing COD. COD at the time was like the game, you know, at least to me. I really loved it. I would come home, hop into Call of Duty and try to hit trick shots like all day after school. And, you know, back in the day, people didn't really hang out in party chats or Discord calls that much. Game chat was way more common, and there was a particular playlist called Free For All where you had to be in game chat. You didn't have the option of being in party chat, you know, it was just one of the weird things that they did, and because of that, you would, like, talk to people in your free-for-all lobby, you know, you would make friends, sometimes you talk trash, but the one thing that really sucked is because everyone was forced into game chat, it made it where if somebody had a really bad mic or, like, people were really loud in the background, there's nothing you could do about it. You could mute them, obviously, but, like, you know, if someone's blasting music, until you mute them, you're getting a second-hand concert of Skrillex through, like, a microphone. And in this particular lobby, there was this younger kid, you could call him a squeaker, who had a Connect mic. And if you never played Xbox 360 and don't know how garbage a Connect mic is, well, good for you, but it sounds atrocious, man. Like, it's just loud. It picks up every noise in the room, and it sounds like you're in a tin can. And I don't want to make fun of the kid for being young. I played video games when I was young, got made fun of my voice all the time, so I'm not making fun of him, but, like, we're hearing everything. Anytime he dies, he just starts screaming about how, like, oh, that's bullcrap. And I don't think he realized his mic's on, so I'm not saying anything, but somebody else in our free-for-all lobby yells like, dude, shut up. And with a Connect mic, it didn't do a very good job of, like, muting TV audio. So when this guy yells, dude, shut up, you hear, dude, shut up, back through the Connect mic, right? And everyone's like, oh, garbage mic. And so the kid at that point realizes people can hear him and they're talking to him. And he's like, no, you guys shut up. And obviously they just kind of start to go back and forth. As you do in an online lobby when someone says shut up, you just kind of start to argue back and forth. And pretty quickly, this, like, you shut up, no, you shut up, over this microphone turns into a COD lobby fight, which is not a good thing. Like, COD fights are known for being toxic for a reason. This kid is swearing and screaming at this guy, and this guy's, like, swearing and screaming back at the kid. Everybody's freaking out. Everyone's oohing and ohing. I'm sure a couple people were, like, recording. That just used to be the vibe back in the day. And obviously, everybody starts to, like, insult each other. And at least back in the day in COD lobbies, I don't know if it's still this way, but, like, if you insulted somebody, then they would, like, try to one-up you back. And so pretty quickly, it just turns into them screaming just horrible stuff at each other. Just the worst things you could imagine, back and forth. And, you know, we hear footsteps coming through the Connect mic. And this is them, like, screaming for about a minute, right? Probably about a minute straight of screaming at each other before we start to hear footsteps. And as soon as we start to hear footsteps, the kid just goes silent again and, like, mutes his mic. He probably should have done that from the start, considering he had a Garbo Connect mic, but whatever. We hear it mute, and then for some reason it unmutes. He must have not unmuted it on purpose, because when he unmutes, we hear the room again, like all the noises. But this time, we hear his mom talking on the microphone, which, you know, is very easy to hear, because like I said, Connect mics picked up, like, basically every noise known to man. And it's his mom and him arguing about, like, him playing this game, you know, and every time that he's playing it, she has to hear naughty words down in the kitchen because he's playing with people that use bad language. And the kid is like, Mom, come on. Like, it's not that deep. One guy was swearing at me, but, like, it's not that big of a deal. Don't make me get off Call of Duty. I don't want to. And his mom and him are arguing, and she's like, well, fine. If you're going to keep playing this game, then you need to tell me who's using that language, because it's inappropriate, and I need to have a talk with him about why he thinks it's okay to swear while playing this game. And when she starts doing that, obviously we can hear her, and the guy that he was arguing with is like, hey, F you, lady, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to tell me not to swear. Who do you think you are to tell me how to talk on this Xbox game? And of course, it comes out the TV, so she hears it, and she says back, she's like, oh, you're the guy who's been swearing while playing this game. Do you have any idea that this is a video game? Like, kids play video games. You know that, right? And so this guy just kind of starts to go back and forth with his mom, and they're arguing about whether or not adults should play video games, which, you know, is in of itself a stupid discussion. It doesn't really matter, right? But finally, after going back and forth for a bit, she starts to be like, okay, so were you the guy that was screaming all those swear words? And he's like, yeah, I was. What about it? Like, what are you going to do about it, you know? And she starts to give him this lecture about how you shouldn't be saying swear words at all, especially in a video game, because you know kids play video games and they're going to hear you and blah, 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 blah. And listen, I agree with her. Like, you shouldn't go to a park where there's a bunch of 5-year-olds and just start screaming swear words. If you do that, you're just a weird person, you know? Like, that's not normal. That being said, people are going to swear in a Call of Duty game, dude. I don't know what to tell you. The game isn't even made for kids. Like, if your kid is under 18, they shouldn't technically be playing it in the first place. It's literally an M-rated game for a reason, dude. You're not supposed to be playing it when you're a kid. So if you don't want your kid listening to adults talk, then maybe don't let them play the adult game. I would agree that, you know, the guy didn't really have to argue with them, but they're arguing back and forth. It's just like Call of Duty culture is arguing with people in multiplayer. And I don't know, it was just kind of dumb to be like, don't say naughty words in a video game when the video game isn't supposed to have kids in the first place. You know what I mean? And so he tells her to shut up, that it's an M-rated video game and he can say whatever he wants. And the lobby's kind of laughing at this point because they're going back and forth. And then she does what I can only call the ultimate gamer move. She says, well, guess what? You just earned yourself like getting reported to Microsoft. I'm going to report you to Microsoft for swearing and they're going to delete your account. And now the lobby is like laughing at her. And everyone's like, you think they're going to ban him for swearing? You're going to report him for swearing? Really? Like, you're going to call Xbox and say that this guy said naughty words in Call of Duty multiplayer chat and so he needs to be banned? And she does like the 12-year-old move. You know when 12-year-olds are like, my dad works for Xbox. She goes, well, my husband worked for Microsoft and, you know, I have connections, so I'd just be careful. Your account's going to be down by the end of the day, trust me. And at that point, everyone's giggling, bro. It's just turned into like one of those YouTube videos where people are trolling in chat, getting people's parents on the mic, right? And so the lobby just kind of starts to mock her and be like, I'm going to report you to my husband who works at Microsoft. Rah. And she starts to argue even more and be like, well, if you guys think it's funny, then I'll just report all of you to Microsoft. Like, if the entire lobby's going to turn against me, then guess what? You're all going to get in trouble. I can write down all your accounts and get you all banned if that's really what you want. You guys think you're tough right now, but when you try to log in tomorrow and play Call of Duty and can't, you won't be feeling so tough. And everybody just starts laughing even more because how could you not, dude? Like, come on, I don't know how you expect anyone to react in that situation. I'm going to write down all your names, and for laughing at me arguing with someone in Call of Duty, I'm going to get your account banned. Alright guys, I'm going to interrupt the video for just 1 second. If you take a look at your screen now, you'll see a PlayStation gift card. For those of you that don't know, I give away a gift card code in every video I post here as a way to say thank you to y'all for subscribing and turning on notifications. So if you haven't already, you should, and while you're at it, press the like button, comment the word Xbox down below if you want to help the video do better, and yeah, I'll shut up and get back to the video now. Thanks, I appreciate ya. And anyways, everyone's kind of making fun of her, but she starts to like make good on her threat. She says she'll be right back, and we hear her leave the room like on the Connect mic, right? And everyone's like, all right, where is she going? And then she comes back probably 20 seconds later and says, all right, I got a pen and paper, and tells her son to pull up the scoreboard, right? And so if you hold the like select button in a Call of Duty lobby, the scoreboard pops up, you can see everything. And sure enough, dude, she literally starts like reading everybody's names off and saying that she's writing them down. She had gone and gotten a notebook to write down our gamer tags so that way she could tell her husband or Microsoft to ban us, and that way every name in this lobby was on the list. And keep in mind, I'm not trash talking. I'm not saying anything. I literally have not said a word, and she's like writing down my gamer tag to try to get me banned. And obviously no one's gonna get banned for this. Like, I'm sure on a daily basis somebody calls Microsoft and goes, people were being really mean to me in game chat, and they don't really do anything about it. But I'm starting to get annoyed because I'm like, dude, come on, like, not everyone in the lobby is fighting with you. You don't need to be writing down everybody's names, and like, even if you are gonna be writing down everybody's names, it's not gonna make the situation even better. Honestly, the best situation to do if people are messing with you online or trolling with you or arguing with you is to either like leave or win the argument. Like, you got those two. But the second you start saying you're going to report them to Microsoft, you lose by default. It's nothing personal. It just is what it is. I can't like personally say that I think you win the fight if you also then snitch on them for like being too mean in game chat. Anyways, the game is coming to an end and there's all this arguing. And like I said, when you get to the end of a free-for-all game, at the time, if you had like 29 kills, you would try to hit a trick shot so that way the last kill of the game in the kill cam is a trick shot. And one of the people that's arguing with this lady is like on his last kill and he's trying to hit a trick shot. And out of everyone in the lobby that he could nail with a trick shot, he hits her son. And so he just starts screaming about like, oh, your kid got trick shotted. Your kid got bill cammed. Oh my God, dude, your son just got domed. Oh, and it's the final kill cam. And he hits a trick shot. And it was a all right one. Like, it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen, but it was good. And he's just like, I'm recording. Your son's gonna go viral. At the time, trickshotting was like a pretty big deal. You know, FaZe Clan kind of got its start there. So like if you got a good trick shot, it could get a lot of views and go viral, right? And she does not like the idea of this trick shot being on the internet, dude. Obviously, there's really like 0% chance that this kid's clip is going to go viral. And even if it did, no one's going to add the kid that he hit the trick shot on and like fight him. But this doesn't stop this mom, who's still in the room on the Connect mic listening to this, being like, if you post that anywhere, I'm gonna sue you. You do not have rights to use this footage anywhere. Trick-shotting my son is not something I want online, and if you post it, then there's gonna be legal repercussions, so you better tell me your YouTube channel right now so I can keep an eye on it. Because I swear, if you post this trick shot that you hit, then like we're gonna have problems. Like I said, you do not have rights to use footage of this gameplay of my son. And the guy's just laughing, and he's like, all right, do you want to know my YouTube name? You really want to know my YouTube name? And she's like, yeah, you need to tell me now so I can keep an eye on your channel. And the guy goes, all right, it's PewDiePie. And obviously, like I said, this is 2013, 2014. PewDiePie doesn't have 100 million subscribers. He's famous to like teenagers and YouTube people. Parents did not know who PewDiePie was at the time. And she's like, oh, PewDiePie? What does that mean? And he's like, I don't know. I just thought it sounded cool. And she starts saying that his name sounds stupid. That's not his name on YouTube, but whatever. The game ends. We get back into the lobby, and they just all start screaming more. Like, the argument isn't yelling. At that point, your best bet is to just leave the lobby, go get a different one, but they're still arguing with each other. And it was entertaining, but like I said, at that point, it was just getting a little old. My ears were starting to hurt. I was starting to get a headache just from the amount of screaming going on. Like 15 people arguing over Xbox headsets sounds awful. And like I said, his Connect mic was bad, so it's all echoing, so I have to listen to everything twice. So I decide to leave. I wasn't really involved in the first place. I didn't say anything, so I dip out. I go about my business. I play in a couple different lobbies, you know, I'm doing my thing. And probably like an hour later, 45 minutes later, somewhere around then, I'm minding my business in a game, and I see the message notification pop up in the right-hand corner. And I'm like, dang, you know, if I didn't know any better, that looks like the gamer tag of the kid whose mom hopped on the mic. So I go, and it's a voice message. So I press play, and sure enough, it's the Connect mic, dude. I can tell instantly, like, the ring of the entire room, like, all the noise. You can hear everything in the background. The kid's voice does not sound good on the mic. It sounds like a tin can. And back in the day on Xbox, you would send this like message out, and you would say, message to all friends and recent players, and you would literally send it to everyone on your friends list and everyone you've played with. And it opens up with, all right, message to all friends and recent players, I'm not going to be on for a while because I'm grounded, but my mom is nuts. I'm sorry for her threatening to get everybody banned from Xbox. You know, if you were in that game, I don't really know what was wrong. I'm sorry. And he's like apologizing for everything that just went down. And he's sending a message to just everybody, you know. So I don't know how long his mom was in there arguing with everybody, if it was more than one game. But this dude sent this message to like literally hundreds of people, which to me is hilarious. And I just gotta know, like, what the mom was thinking, right? Because in my honest opinion, I don't understand how you would assume that, like, hopping on the mic and trying to defend your son was ever gonna make things better. Has there ever been a time where someone's been, like, picking on somebody and their mom comes to defend them and it ends for a good, like, in a good way? If anything, dude, if your son's getting bullied for having a bad mic and you hop on and start being like, don't do that, it's just gonna get worse. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I wasn't involved at all. I don't think you should pick on anybody for, like, their voice being high or, like, anything like that. I think it's stupid. I do. That being said, if your mom hops on the mic to defend you, bro, like, the lobby is gonna turn on you. It just is what it is. And you gotta remember, dude, there was also, like, a COD lobbies in 2013, which is one of the meanest places to ever exist on the internet. Like, you know, now if someone's mom hopped on the Valorant mic, I don't know how people would react. Maybe people would chill out. But back in the day, COD lobbies were mean. I'm not saying I miss them, okay? But I do believe that people would have a hard time existing in COD lobbies today. They were so mean for no reason. Like, look at this. Why did they all decide to fight his mom? Who knows? It was just Call of Duty. Things have definitely changed, though. Regardless, I figured this story time would be one you enjoyed. So if you did enjoy it, I would really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought of the video. And of course, subscribe and turn on those notifications. If you really want to help me out, you can check out the intro song linked down below, along with a link to my podcast, The Scuffed Cast. Or if you're in the market for G Fuel, the best energy drink for gamers by gamers, you can get yourself some and use code SCRUBBY at the checkout to get a discount. Helps you out, helps me out, everyone's a winner. And last but certainly not least, I did go ahead and put some of my story times up on Spotify, so that way you guys can listen to them offline, or whenever you're traveling, whatever. So I'll put that link at the top of the description. Feel free to go check that out, no pressure. But I would appreciate it, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But that's literally all I've got to plug at this point, so thank you again. And yeah, on that note, guys, that'll do it for the video. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and hopefully I will see each and every single one of you guys tomorrow with another video. If you've been appreciating the longer videos, a like and comment goes a long way. And yeah, on that note, I'm out. Peace.